Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Starting off slow. Very slow day. Let's begin with a little bit of e4. Not a big fan of this board. We're going to have to switch it for our usual ICC. Our music is a little loud. Let's check the volume. Yeah, let's put it down to James Bond years, just in case. Wow, Faubourg with the Sicilian. Smaller cup of coffee requires more runs. Thankful that it doesn't give me the runs. I probably should have berserked. Well, isn't that special? My opponent has played a very unusual move. I guess we're going into this classical variation. Maybe a4 was a better move. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Now, nothing exciting is happening in the center, so therefore we don't have to worry about our king being castled if our opponent isn't going to castle. However, now that he's castled, he offers me an Igor Ivanov draw. Igor Ivanov was playing like in the Canadian Open right after his emigration from Russia. And a 1400 rated player plays, 16 moves of theory as white and is slightly better. And Igor Ivanov offers a draw to the young man who plays the 14 moves of theory and is slightly better. And all of Igor's compatriots are like, what in the world did you do? And he's like, oh, it's a little worse in this position, Can I go about this? We're going to just play this as usual. I'm not entirely sure how black is going to make a break with this bishop on d7. But it's already getting interesting. d5, e takes d5, e takes d5, knight takes d5. There's also knight c5. All right, we can't let black play f5. That much is true. We cannot let black play f5. We have to be able to play this ourselves. There are two ways of going about this. The way that I just did, and of course, grabbing these squares. With a little bit of a game of tag in between. So we managed to get through it all without losing a pawn, per se. However, we also have another nice discovery. Another discovery. In case anyone thinks my knight is hanging. We also have knight to b6, but this knight is covering just enough, but we have a discovery to win material on a7. We're doing okay here. We haven't centralized our rook yet. I don't think that queen is going to be able to go that way. Do I really want my bishop on that side of the board or not? Not entirely pleased about this particular idea, but we will see in just a moment. Maybe bishop h6 was better? What are we listening to here? Usually I stay away from music that involves lyrics. Junior Chess Kid. Oh no, I'm muted? You are almost correct. I don't think I'm muted, but yeah, I'm not muted. No, I am not. Could be a Twitch problem, but I'm not muted. Is there a way out for this? I think it's time now. Double check. Bishop h6, double check. There's just too much going on here. Oh, I see the knight is also covering. There's too much going on here, folks. Let's just throw this in. We'll come back to d4 in just a moment. What do we have here? How about if we just skip this song and give it another shot? Testing, testing, testing. I will check my microphone though. Junior Chess Kid. First things first, I'm gonna check my channel. First things first, I'm gonna check my channel. All right, well that one worked. And are we on YouTube? We'll check the YouTube as well. Uh-oh. Crossing my fingers that we are live. We are live, good. And it's Alexander Moiseenko's birthday. Uh-oh. That was good enough for me. So we have liftoff in the other stream department. I think I have to throw this one in. I just have to. Now, is this one guarded enough? I really do wish to bring my bishop back. Knight to g6 check could have been fatal. But we'll see if we can make it fatal in just a moment. Is it fatal now? Oh no, it doesn't quite work, does it? All right, we're back. This is where we planned on being. This is almost exactly where we planned on being. We can win this the old-fashioned way because we have a good position with 4 minor pieces versus a terribly placed rook on a8 with our very well-placed rook. But it looks like we are simply just up a pawn. Rook takes bishop. Rook takes, knight takes. This bishop is hanging. That's always awkward. Rook takes, queen takes. Queen takes, king moves, rook check, king f8. And of course this is check, so it doesn't quite work out the other way. It is a bummer. Do I really wish to worry about that? It can't be solved easily. Queen takes, king takes, bishop takes, king back. And then bishop h5. That looks really, really cool. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. I can't go for that. Oh. I can't go for that. We have more coming in. Is there a way to stop it? Maybe. Maybe, but I took 2 pieces in a row. There could have been a way to stop it. Junior just gives us in. It has been a very long couple of weeks since I've streamed. Or did I stream in Orlando? I did do some test streams in Orlando. But we won the high school Blitz on the Thursday, where I'd streamed shortly before that. We won the high school nationals, and we finished 3rd in the K through 8, which was unfortunate because we had such a good team. But they are growing. We have Tani Adaway. Hold on, let me make sure of the spelling of his name. Adawumi. I think I'm butchering it. I have to apologize in advance. I really do have to apologize in advance. That was terrible. So in the K-12 championship, her name is not that difficult to pronounce, so anybody that doesn't try. Adawumi, yes. Adawumi. Tatiana Wumi, Nico Chasen, Megan Paragua, who is actually firing up the ranks. I think she might have finished second in the Speed Chess Challenge. And who was our fourth? I believe it was National Master James O. If I can find the standings page. Standings page was already up. It's a very slow day here. Let's observe Chess Kids, Junior Chess Kids. Joined 5 months ago. This seems like a different account from the original one. What do you think? Oh, they had an incredible staff. I've not even checked my status either. Layla Fairman was one of the tournament directors, local New York City chess coach, chess teacher, chess coach, somewhat chess organizer. Andy Ray was there. I did not see Andy Ray either. Where is Andy Ray these days, I wonder? That's craziness. So this is a simple removing a defender. Now it's 2 minor pieces for our rook, bishop and the knight. So should we throw in anything? I don't see anything worth throwing in. I think we have to take it. Yeah, the 2 minor pieces and the extra pawns could be tough. MCD is an NM indeed. Usually Junior Chess Kids plays chess. Today he is playing Tadash. Tadash. Oh, Ishani lost to George Chen in the last round. Oh, no. I'm sorry to see that. Checking the standings from the Nationals. So against D3, I'm going to take a different approach to this than I normally do, primarily because I like to fight for the center differently. Is he going to put a pawn in the center? No. He's giving me that tempo. Right back. And now, should I? I'm just going to play it cool, as I feel he doesn't want to put a pawn in front of his bishop just yet. Oh, he does he? All right, bring it on. This might weaken things just a little bit. We'll see. We're going to continue trying to weaken the protection of D4. Now D4 seems to be going down. Takes. We've got our wedge anyway. How is he going to protect that pawn? He can protect it. But at what cost? Wasn't that interesting? Okay, I'm curious. Still curious. Play chess improve. Must attack. Ah, no. We can't let anyone have control over that rank. Wow. Is it this moment? Is it at this moment we knew? Just improving our position. You have another option for open file now. No, 18 solid moves of chess, or 19 solid moves of chess now, past the opening. We now officially have, believe it or not, undoubled our pawns. Let's just prepare to double. Preparing to double, folks. Wow. 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 Now, are we going to get to a winning king and pawn ending? That is the question. Well, it looks as though we might get to a winning king and pawn endgame. Oh, that's not a winning king and pawn ending. Let's just hold the line here for a moment while the queen defends a pawn. The queen is too valuable to defend a pawn. Alrighty. Now we can trade queens. Now that that king is so very far away. Should I play e5? Should I lock it down? What is this threat? Queen f3? I don't think so. Queen d1 maybe? I don't think so there either. All right. We're on a fishing expedition. Even though g5 looked pretty terrible there. We can always try to repeat the position if needed. Yes, Grayuga. Grayuga.
Thanks for following.
Can I get in there? I don't know if I can. Wow. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty getting my queen out of this mess. But I wonder. Yes, but there's a little bit of a problem with that move. Do I want him on h2 or g2, or does it matter? Or is he just playing in Zugzwang? We'll go with the Zugzwang, Bobby. We'll go with the Zugzwang, baby. Maybe, just maybe, we should have played e4 first, but that's all right. We have more tempi where that came from. We have an extra tempi built in with this pawn being able to move 1 or 2 squares and this pawn over here. So we have like tempi to spare. Once we reach the 6th rank, not even a bullet game will save us. So play chess, improve. You should be playing theory. So how do I wish to? Yeah, we'll get in there this way. And then the Zugzwang, the even more annoying Zugzwang. The even more annoying Zugzwang. Yeah. Brewington Hardaway, our former student before he left to be homeschooled. I mean, I don't blame him. You save a lot of money on homeschooling. It's incredibly inexpensive, and the commute is not bad either. The commute is quite worth it. So we are only streaming on weekends for the most part. We will do several specialty streams throughout the week. And if you've not yet joined the YouTube channel, you can support massively there, and it's free. You also get now, of course, I've only gotten one Junior Chess Kid saying that the channel is muted, but I think that it's not me. It's him. Justine Kirkut. I wonder if this is the sister to Aiden. Oh no, there's Aiden Turkett. We're staying with E4 for the time being. I have been under the weather. Should we play the King's Gambit? Yes, let's see what's going on here. Whoops. My opponent pre-moved. And I lost. Oh my god, I lost. I literally lost this game. Queen H4 check, and I can resign. Why do people move so fast? Because they berserk. Why are you not playing good chess? Seriously though, just play good chess, sir. I think we need to continue this. This particular endeavor. Now, do we get what we think we get with Bishop G5? Or am I at all concerned? I don't know. Both of us have a bishop staring down our opponent's weakened diagonals. Let's just prepare to defend. No, I think you have to go back. No, you have to go back, sir. I'm asking you nicely. Oh, he did have a plan there. That much is true. Well, we have to see what the rest of the plan is. Can't quite make out this plan. But it is a good plan on their part, nonetheless. Knight takes, queen takes. Let's just finish this job. So he stopped queen f4. So we have to go in this direction now. We do. We do have to go in that direction. Queen to g5. Just maybe we'll find a good square for one of our pizzas in a moment. Just maybe. Can I do it this way? Are we taking and then playing e6? That looks like the simplest possible answer. Or do we just keep up with the Joneses here? Takes, 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 takes. I know I have a decisive advantage in one respect, but I want to get the last rook in the game. Just because we can get the last rook in the game. Oh no. Not that. Oh no. Not that. Oh no. Not that. Well, we can threaten. What do we have here? Knight to g5. Queen h4 check. How does he defend against everything? Wow. f7, d7. I'm having too much fun and our time is getting short. It's just that our knight is not in the game. Right? e6, bishop c7. Yeah, we have to just keep up with the traditional approach. The absolute traditional approach. And now for something completely different, we have to take this one with check. Wow. Do we check first? I think we have to. No, don't do it that way. I'll do it that way. Oh, fine. I feel really terrible about that, Justine. Or Justin. Justin Time. His last name could have been E. Turca. So does Justine Kirkut stream? That is what we're going to find out. We need to give Justine a little shout out, if that's possible. What is going on here? Tiger A? And everybody are kicking my butt. As of now. There are no days off for champions. Justine. What? I berserked? No, I don't berserk. All right, we're going with the traditional way of doing this now. We need the wedge. Someone is at my front door. I wonder if that comes across on the stream. I will have to check it at the 43-minute mark. Should I push? Yeah, there's some annoyances here. I don't really wish to push. My king is in the center. I don't like it. Knight takes check. I am under the weather. It is official that I'm under the weather. Interesting. Interesting. D3, huh? Can we do this? I don't know about this. He's attacking me more than I'm defending it. Knight takes. I don't even have queen h4. Let's just do some solid math. 1, 2. 1, 2. If I play bishop f5, and they take, and I push. Or if they take and I push. This seems strange. I do want to push. That's our primary objective here, is just to push. Leave him with this pawn on this square. Gonna play knight out and knight back. Like a fancy sealer sweeper. He does get a quick check-in, and he may even take the pawn that way. There's no bishop attacking me yet. We're just going to play a nice, good positional game. He is high rated than the last time, so he must have beaten up on somebody. He had to have beaten up on somebody. Interesting, 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 interesting. We are offering a pawn to the gods, but he didn't take it, so let's just not offer it too much. So we're going to take, or we're going to reinforce? I think we have to reinforce. This does look like it's very dynamic. Let's go with this direction. Good, solid chess. We're not trying to do anything fancy. Just a nice double attack, folks, among friends. Just a nice, good, solid double attack among friends. Maybe I should have captured there first. That's all right. Good, solid attack among friends. A good, solid attack among friends. A good, solid attack among friends. Knight takes, bishop takes. Do we drive him back to where he started? Do we get it right where we want it? Do we decimal center? Knight to C3. Knight to C3. He does have a good move there. With knight to c3. Kind of regretting letting him get there. I guess we can get away with this. We're trying to guard everything, folks. We really are. We're trying to guard everything. Oh no. Am I going to lose this one? That is a very good question. Am I going to lose this one? It does look like it, unfortunately. This looks like the one I might lose. Looks like the one that I'm going to lose, unfortunately. Or maybe there's another result. Just maybe there's another result. So now, where do I go from here, ladies and gentlemen? Where do we go from here? Is my queen immune from any attacks? Rook takes is possible. That's a good move. That is a very good move. I was actually going to play this move on a different move, but oops. It is the game I lost. Play chess improve, ladies and gentlemen. Play chess improve. I don't know what Justine Kirkut's bullet rating is. Nice win. Nice win. That was a really good win. Give the love to the YouTube channel. Cats Play Chess Very Well is here. Good morning. Oh, I shouldn't call them out in the chat unless they say something, in theory. Very quiet day for the chat. The only way you can become better is by getting in. It could be time for some coffee. Give Play Chess Improve a chance to really get up there. But I guess these are 5-minute games. Good to see Tiger A here. I think the new FIDE floor. But really, they should never have started with beginner ratings. Mr. Tiger. That was crazy. I remember playing a 1600 rated, oh my God, crusher. Worked my butt off to beat him, and then I got slimed by his tactical ability because he's younger than me. In an endgame, no less. I'll give it to him though. It was a pawn promotion combination that I did not see. One of those sneaky piece sacks where they dive in behind the pawn sack and create an outside pass pawn on the rook's file. Yuck. You can probably picture something similar to having a pawn on h6, g5, f4, and playing bishop f7, bishop takes g6. It was like that, but it wasn't quite that one, I don't think. All I remember is the bishop coming in, and that was the end of it. My king was too far away, yada yada yada. Which is why your h-pawn should be forward in most endgames. It has been over a month since the French bishop chess cast. And so much has happened that it's almost impossible to cover it all, but we could try. Streamlabs is on. Thanks to, so we should be getting our commands showing on YouTube. I should take a quick peek. Make sure my channel is muted. Yes, excellent. Streamlabs is back in action. So all the commands are coming through on YouTube. When I was in Orlando doing the test stream, I wasn't able to get Streamlabs to work. So I may have to do a stream from my computer just to check it. Maybe do a series that can be highlighted and clipped. The problem with doing highlights check the past tournaments, like the day 3 arena, the day 2 arena. We have rapid arenas throughout the week.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Sid. Moiseenko is born on May 15th.
Oh yes, happy birthday, Kingslayer Sloan.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Kingslayer Sloan's birthday.
Nice.
Maybe we can do a simul in his honor. I have been under the weather quite a bit lately. Hopefully we will resume Karpov's strategic wins today. Indeed. Kingslayer Sloan's birthday the other day. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I've had so much going on. I think I actually didn't do anything on Chessable yesterday because of the recovery period. Almost lost my streak.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Sid. I was edged out by someone.
Kingslayer
Yeah,
Sloan.
I actually wanted to create the arena for the
Moiseenko.
classroom.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Sid.
What? It's your birthday today? Hold the phone here. No, is it really? 1 second here. Oh, not today. Sorry. I have your birthday, Kingslayer, as the 15th. And I have you at the top of the list, buddy. And I have you at the top of the list, buddy. With a little bit of an echo there. No, what happened? You were edged out by someone. No, that's not true. I did do your birthday. It's possible that no one showed up for that particular one, the 15th. Because I wasn't at school, it may not have happened. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, it looks like the morning rapid in classical. Wait, it would be in the other team. Ah, hold on, let's go here. We'll have to look it up separately.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Sid. My birthday is the 15th.
Yeah, Steinitz is the 14th. And it looks like there was no Thursday event. It also looks like there was no event yesterday. But that seems strange that there was no event yesterday.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Sid. Yes.
Yeah, the other, my other co-teacher prefers that the kids play over the board against each other, and I'm like, at this time of the year, I'm hoping to condition them. I'm hoping to condition them toward playing. And now we have to actually think. Game. Game. I wasn't thinking. Standings. Tiger A is ahead of me. So he can stall to win this tournament. Or he could not stall, depending on how he wants to go about it. So now, I don't mind Tiger A winning this event. He earned it. He has been playing reasonably well of late. Very, very reasonably well of late. All right, combination is on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Namaste for the, we're not going to finish another game before the end, but namaste, Tiger A. That was a good game. It was a true battle. I appreciate the respect in residing before the end. He could have done the chess.com thing. The chess.com thing is to run out the arena, both saving himself some rating points and effectively ending the game because he had more time than there was time left in the arena. And he's a gentleman and a scholar. Namaste, Tiger A. And of course, he's got one more game to try to beat the clock. I doubt that anyone's getting a game before this one finishes. But the whole fact that you have to rush it, so tough. Let's check our calendar real quick to find out what's going on immediately after. I believe at 9:45 I have a lesson, which is in 18 minutes. No, 22 minutes. I don't seem to have my calendar up. Let's use Outlook. I like Outlook. I like the Outlook calendar features, especially for certain things. Charles, I need to move these lessons around a little bit. I don't know if we're getting that one in or not, but I do have to worry about this one. Anyone else? We have back-to-back lessons until 1 o'clock. It's a Saturday. I'm not getting a break in between lessons so much. That's true. Wow. I wish that worked. I really do wish that worked. I was actually thinking that the better move might have been bishop to d4 check. Bishop d4 check, knight takes d4, c takes d4, knight needs to move. Then d3 followed by queen to b6. But knight e4 kind of stops it. Is that the story? Or does it? Maybe it did, maybe this is going to be good, but unfortunately, there's just too much going on. Knight e3 may pick up more material though. There's no knight e3 after bishop takes c4, though. Sorry, I need to meet. From now on, I don't want anyone making a sound meme out of my sneezes and blowing noses. So it changed from spectator rooms and standing to notes. But as I do believe it's the last game going, we'll stay on it. This is a real battle here. Tiger A has won the last 2 games. So this is a true accomplishment. Queen to c5, queen to h5. King h1. Oh, rook f1, king h1. Might as well take the exchange. But we should take on b3 first. Probably. Just so we don't lose any more material than we have to. And black has a lot of pawns. I don't know if that's going to work, but it is enterprising. My record for suggesting moves. Oh no. Now he does it. Even though there might have been something to be said for knight takes h2, it's unfortunate that it doesn't add up after queen h5. Queen h4 is forced, with a double attack, in fact. It's all right. Yes, we might be trading bishops, but we are also attacking this one. So 2 minor pieces for a 2 minor pieces for a queen. I mean, for a rook. King takes is forced. Let's not get too fancy on this one. Got massive 8 pawns versus 5. And now he's allowing d5, I thought, actually. I wasn't sure where that knight was going. d5, knight to c5. d5, knight c5. We have to watch it now. Well, we have a tricky defense there. Who knows? But white doesn't have the king. Knight f3. Actually, I was watching A Complete Unknown. Amazing film, by the way. I'm trying to think of where I saw the Complete Unknown. We aren't going to have to guard this pawn after all. Oh, there was no check here. That was just a free pawn. Try to keep the queens on the board, but the minor pieces are better attackers, unfortunately. Yeah. We need the initiative here as black. Can't let that rook into the 7th rank. We needed a guard. But he's going all out. Going all out, going all out, going all out, going all out, going all out. Could be tricky now. No, we don't want to play that just now. Could be tedious. Need to blow my nose more on stream to remember to unmute. I was thinking that rook was needed to take a pawn on d4, while this rook should be going behind the pawn to capture. Oh no, one of Ariel Savora's wins was a non-mover. But b6, I'm not sure why we're trying to hang on to this pawn. With all the pawns on the same side of the board, life could be pretty rosy. Uh-oh. Good solid chess for 12 or 18 moves. That is really what it's all about. Now, bishop f3 was okay this time. He's trying to keep the king from moving forward, I guess. On knight g4 check. But now the pawn's on a dark square, but it's a little too late. It's a little too little and a little too late. Namaste. Non-stop access. Everything in excess, non-stop. Thank you for the raid of a buddy and yourself. How are you doing? How is your stream? Need to close this one just now. No, they often do leave. You have to sort of sneak it up on them. It's really annoying. Trust me, I've been there with you, man. I know exactly what you go through. We don't have enough time for rook takes, king takes with the fork. This rook just goes back and helps throw out the pawn, unfortunately. C'est la vie. But let's just do a quick look at this game to see what exactly occurred. Now, it is fascinating that we didn't go for maybe e5, locking down on the center with d6 and having a wedge. This would make this bishop bad and this bishop potentially better because they'll be reinforcing the square. Let's see what Wu Yang Yi played. It was knight f6 there. e5 was a draw, so the next highest rated player played e5. This move appeals to me. e5. It really does. Black is better here. I feel I can handle the position better with e5. d6 is neither here nor there, unfortunately. This pawn wants to go 2 squares, which is why e6 is ranked higher, which is why knight f6 is ranked higher. Basically, because we want to kick that knight. So let's just take a look at that one. Knight f6, knight d5, e6, queen e2. Interesting. But black could just castle and laugh. Castle and laugh, boys. Castle and laugh. Black will have complete control over these dark squares in the center after e takes f6 and a later f5 to fight for the white squares. Gifting, bullet rating, it's often the case, trust me. Although I like playing non-bullet. Non-bullet meaning 2+1 or 1+1 because it has a hint of being a real chess game. Which is why I have my bullet challenge and my sub-bullet challenge among my rewards. And for anyone who has not yet joined the dojo, I promised some dojo bullet events early in the morning, and we may still do that. So it looked pretty good for black in this particular instance. Oh no. That was a serious miscalculation. Bishop takes f3. Now remember, you just want to play dozens of good solid chess moves and let the result take care of itself. You don't have to be Batman here. Everyone gets the itch to start to play some spectacular move like they know what they're doing. And trust me, from experience, I do not know what I'm doing. I believe the 23 and 2400 rated players do not know what they're doing. They're just basically putting the moves on the board one at a time, just like everyone else. Which is very sad and surprising at the same time. We're going to go with someone I know personally, whom I haven't seen in some time. I have not seen Lonely Winter since Reykjavik. The story of our meeting was a classic one. I'm checking her out, and I'm like, I know her from somewhere, but I don't know quite where I know her from. It's crazy, right? I know her from somewhere. So where could it be? It's hard to say. Let's roll the ending credits for those new follows. And thank you very much for all the new follows. Non-stop XS for the raid. Basically, we only had PS Gray, oh God, as the new follower. And of course, all the mods that are in the stream. Namaste. If I didn't have a lesson, and if I didn't have to go, I would not. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers and ciao. Talk to you soon.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Take care, stay safe, John.
Thank you, Roken.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Also check the DMS.
Oh yeah, I haven't been in touch with anything. Non-stop. XS, let's talk later.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Take care, stay safe, John.
Cheers. Looking for the raid button to send you off a little early, but I'm not. Oh, of course, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Do we have a raid going? I don't see anything. Did the raid command work, Roken? WTH. I don't think it did. Unless she has her settings that I cannot raid her because I'm not a former chess.com streamer. Yes, chess.com does that. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's what the story was. LeechChess.org does the same thing, unfortunately, as it turns out. They do not allow raids, but we can always go to our good friend and compatriot who seems to have a camera. World's longest raid, everyone. My fault. I'm out of practice. The ever so anonymous Eileen Lee.